Hello, lords and ladies of YouTube, and welcome back to Nightly Gaming's Nightly Gaming and another episode of Hearthstone. So, today I want to show you another gimmicky deck. I call this my Secret Hunter. I haven't really played too extensively with it, but it seems like a fun kind of gimmicky deck. I don't think it's one of the decks that could necessarily do well on Ranked Ladder, just from a theoretical standpoint, but like I said, I haven't really used it very much, so we're going to kind of find out as we go. To start out with, though, let's go over the deck build. So I have two Hunters marks. This is great for if I have my explosive trap on the board, or if I have arcane shots, I can easily my arcane shot I can easily trade into them. So that's just really useful to get rid of big minions. I have an arcane shot in case I need that directed 2 damage somewhere. I have one Secret Keeper in here because it's not as good to have Secret Keepers in here as it is with Secret Paladin. Because you can't just get them all out at once usually, unless you have it in late game, in which case I just usually hold on to my Secret Keeper until I have secrets to play. I have 2 Bear Traps, because it's a trap and it gives me a minion, which is nice. I have 2 Explorer's Hat because anytime I have minions dying, I can put it on things like my Snake Trap or things like that. I get that free card with the bonus stats. It can end up being quite useful. It also combos well with something I have later on in the deck that I'll go over. I also have 2 Explosive Traps. Explosive Traps, just a great trap in general, and it's a secret, so there we go. I have 1 Flare on here in case I encounter another deck that requires me to deal with secrets, like Secret Paladin or something like that. That can end the game right there. They just surrender as soon as they see you wipe out their secrets. Plus, it's a draw if nothing else, so that's nice. I have 2 Freezing Traps, once again, a secret, so that goes well here, but it also will kick something back in their hand, which can completely mess up their tempo, which is really nice. I have 2 Quick Shots, potential draw if my hand is empty, but also that directed 3 damage for 2, really nice, whether to clear out a minion or to finish some damage to face. Really good card. I have 1 Snake Trap. I would normally like to put 2 in here, maybe instead of the Arcane Shot, or maybe one of the Explorer's Hats. But I only own 1 Snake Trap, so that's a little unfortunate. But Snake Trap gets you 3 1/1 bodies on the board, really nice. Snipe, good way to clear out minions when they're summoned, plus, once again, secret. I also have 2 Annoyatrons, good low-cost minion that I can throw out on the board, buy me some time. Mad Scientist, kind of have to put this in here, put a secret from your deck into the battlefield. Great with Hunters. I have 2 Eaglehorn Bows, which they get an extra durability whenever a secret is revealed. So it becomes a 3 damage weapon that can end up becoming very, very useful. I also have 2 Animal Companions because it's just the minions that come out of it are really good efficiency-wise, so I like those. I have 1 Illuminator in here because it synergizes well with having secrets. It heals me for 4 at the end of every turn, which admittedly I can start to get worn down a little bit near the early game. So that helps me kind of stay in it. I have 1 Kazan Mystic in case I'm against a mage or paladin where I can steal that secret away, so that way it doesn't interfere with my turns, not to mention it's an okay stat body, so I also have 1 Summoning Stone. So I have a lot of spells in this deck, not a super high amount of minions. So I need something to kind of compensate for that. So Summoning Stone summons a random minion of the same cost of the spells I play. So when I play Animal Companion, I'm getting 2 minions for the cost of 1. Explorer's Hat is a reusable spell, so I can potentially get a ton of 2-cost minions off that. All of my traps are 2 costs that I can get things off of. My Arcane Shot and my Hunter's Mark, not the most useful, but they are still spells. So I have quite a bit of spells in here that synergize well with the Summoning Stone because they're fairly low cost, so I can use it in combination with the Summoning Stone. And he's going to have to then focus on getting rid of my Summoning Stone, so I can't just keep summoning. So that's nice. I also do have a Savannah High Main, because I need something big in there with a bit more staying power. So like I said, the biggest problem of this deck probably comes from the fact that it is there's so few minions in it. It's all about basically controlling the board until you can kind of get through everything of theirs, and then playing something that will just kind of take over. Not to mention, there is still some decent potential for minions out of this deck, but it's a bit more situational. This is why I think this deck is more kind of a fun gimmicky deck. It's, from the few games I have played with it, it's fun to play, but not the best. So I'm going to hop into some games, and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, a hunter versus the warrior shouldn't be too bad for me. This could be potentially a little annoying, though. Okay. So I definitely don't want the high main. I'm debating whether or not to keep the summoning stone, because I don't have a ton of minions in this deck, and it's one of the ones that kind of compensates for that. But I don't think it's good enough to keep in my starting hand. The arcane shot might be. I'll go ahead and keep the arcane shot, because that doesn't really go great with my summoning stone anyways. Because it's only one cost, and there's not a ton of really good one cost minions. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. So he has no turn 1. I don't really want to play any of these secrets yet. Freezing Trap's not good, particularly good early. Explosive Trap is terrible if he doesn't already have, you know, some things established on board. So just go ahead and hold on to everything for now. Just shoot him in the face, which he could potentially just counteract with his hero power, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. Okay, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Explosive Sheep. Okay. Do we play the Mad Scientist here? I mean, he can just trade it with the Explosive Sheep. But it would summon me a secret, but I usually want to get more out of the Mad Scientist than just one attack off the Explosive Sheep. I could Arcane Shot it, but then... And actually that might be a good call, because he's probably going to he's probably wanting to do damage to his field. So I'm just going to go ahead and Arcane Shot it. That might be a total waste, but I'm going to risk it. I don't want to deal with that. And I don't want him to be able to just kill the Mad Scientist just by attacking it with the Explosive Sheep. I want him to use some kind of spell or something like that to get rid of it. Or have to summon something that might be able to get rid of it. Okay, so he's using one charge of his Death Spite. That's okay with me. Takes 2 damage to face. Uses one of those charges, and I don't have a lot of minions or anything, so... Okay, plus he's going to do... if he's going to attack face with that or something, to do damage, then it's not going to hurt my, bear trap. Or hurt my bear that comes out of my bear trap. I still don't really want to put any of these other secrets down yet. Maybe the freezing trap? I'm going to go ahead and put the freezing trap down, just to get some efficient use of my mana. And he's getting to the high enough mana that he's going to start putting down minions that I wouldn't mind getting sent back to his hand for a higher cost. So, we'll see how this goes. Ooh, this... I kind of wish I had held on to that freezing trap now, because then I could have Secret Keeper played 2 secrets, which would have bumped it up. I mean, he still would have been able to kill it with that, so... I guess I'll just shoot him. Yeah. I mean, I could have Explosive Trap, Explorer's Hat, which would have been good, but... Okay. So let's see here. Do I want to wait for that to just attack? Or I could Hunter's Mark, Eaglehorn Bow, kill it, and then it would turn it into its smaller form. But then it would just get sent back by my freezing trap anyways. But if he decides to attack with that first, then that wouldn't activate the freezing trap, and then it would kill it completely, and I could save the freezing trap for something else. I mean, either way, I'm going to play the Eaglehorn Bow. That way it's going to get the procs off of these. question is whether or not I'm just going to attack with that and leave it. I'm going to assume that he's going to attack with minion first. I mean, either way, it's unfortunate for me because he's going to be able to kill my bear. Yeah, he's just going to stop. Okay, that's a little unexpected, actually. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Not to. So I could buff my Secret Keeper up, but once again, I would like to save that for when I can buff it out of Death Bite's range.
Quickly.
Go ahead and end my turn here. I mean, he's being kind of stalled out by me as well.
Made to fit.
Okay, that's what he was waiting for to use the Death Bite, I think. No, he's still not going to use it? Okay. Let's see. I can do Secret Keeper 1, 2, 3. So that would be out of Death Bite range, but he could throw his other things into it. But that would activate the freezing trap on the slime, which would be unfortunate for him, but not the most unfortunate. So that's a tad bit annoying. I don't want to use my Eagle Horn bow because I'll lose the charges on it. I guess we're just gonna end it there. It seems like such a waste of mana, though. But he's just sitting here with his Death Bite, not using it. And it's driving me nuts. If he just used that, I would play things. Maybe I'm playing around the Death Bite too much.
I wonder.
But, I mean, I don't know what exactly he's going for here. Oh, okay. Kel'Thuzad. That's annoying. Although this could be nice. I wish I had my Hunter's Mark still on that. But it's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and Summoning Stone. I guess I'll just put my Explorer's Hat on that, which is a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world.
I can ease
And then
your pain.
We'll snipe, I guess. I mean, cool, I guess. I'm not sure how I'm going to get rid of that Kel'Thuzad. That actually really messes up a lot of this. That he's using a bash on that, that's not the end of the world for me. If I could get him to use his freezing trap, that on the, with the Kel'Thuzad, that would be nice. Okay, so he's gonna execute that. Unfortunately, I didn't get more use out of that, but oh well. I mean, I'm getting absolutely nothing out of this. And I can't do anything with that Kel'Thuzad on the field. This is probably GG. I mean, he did get rid of... Okay. Now I'm going to buff this. And make it so that he can't just kill it with these two. So maybe he attacks it with the Kel'Thuzad. which will get the Kel'Thuzad off of the field. That would be nice. No, no, not the other Death Bite. Come on. That's not gonna end well for me, I'm sure. Does he start out attacking with the... Oh, snipe. Well, that's a waste of my snipe because that ends up dying and it just gets brought back by Kel'Thuzad. Just gives him extra armor. Yeah, this isn't going well for me at all. I mean, I guess I could Savannah Jaime buff it up so that he is afraid to just... He's not just going to attack it with his Death Bite, but he also can attack it with his Kel'Thuzad. The dilemmas. And there's no point in killing anything because Kel'Thuzad will just buff it back up. So if he Death Bites, throws the Murloc in, then that'll do it. But this is not going well for me at all. The Kel'Thuzad messed everything up because I'd be in a really good place right now if it wasn't for the Kel'Thuzad. Now he has to throw both of the others into it, but that doesn't matter because Kel'Thuzad still lives. So. Although he just messed it up. Because that's not going to kill the high main, so I can now kill Kel'Thuzad next turn. And I can, from there, start to do some really good stuff. Oh, what? It summons the bear before the damage? Boo. Killed the high main. Oh, well, I can still kill Kel'Thuzad. So that's good. Okay, so we've gotten rid of the Kel'Thuzad. So that will be good. Because yes, the other things are going to die, which is annoying. But totally able to get out of it now. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do here? Okay. I think I want this guy to kill the Armor Smith before I kill Kel'Thuzad, and I'll kill Kel'Thuzad with my bow.
Quickly.
Okay. Probably should put my my Illuminator on the board, start healing up a little bit. So this is gonna be a slow match, obviously, but Gorehowl, really? Okay, that's mildly annoying.
Back to work.
Okay, well, not the best use of the snipe, but not the worst either, I guess. Better than the last snipe use I got. Okay. What to do? What to do? So he's probably going to kill this with the Gorehowl anyways. So I might as well use it to just clear the Murloc. Shoot him in the face. I guess we'll put down a freezing trap to make sure he doesn't really get to do anything off of that, and then I'll just hit him in the face there since I get plenty of uses out of that Eagle Horn Bow, and I have another Eagle Horn Bow. I don't think I summon anything else though, because I want him to attack me in face with that to get rid of that. Question though, would he attack me in face with it? I mean, it's going to be down to 5 attack next turn. An Illuminator, because once this dies, it's going to give me 2 hats back. I could Illuminator double hat. And buff it out of range of being killed by... Although that's good.
Death does not scare me.
Those are going to cause problems. Those are going to cause some major problems. Okay, so Flare's not useful here. So I can use that for the draw if I have nothing else to do. Let's see here. So Illuminator he could kill with just the minions on the board without using the Gore Howl, or he can use Gore Howl and just one of the minions. Is that worth? And it'll heal me. So that's nice. And if I can get some damage onto that, that would also be nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and summon Random Heifer. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just throw that into there. And see where he goes with that. I'm not feeling super confident about this, though.
Welcome to the grand tournament, champion.
Yeah, now he's gonna be armoring up so fast that I won't be able to keep up at all. That's unfortunate. That's probably better than him putting back the Death Lord, which had already got marked down. But he now has an 8 cost 5 armor card, so he's gonna get the extra armor, which is unfortunate, but also it's not the end of the world. That's actually really nice for me, because now he can't... Okay, do I just attack face with that? I feel like I just attacked face with that.
I hunt alone.
Yeah. And we'll put down my snake trap. Let's go ahead and draw. That's nice, actually.
To my side.
Ooh, that is very nice. Then I'll just shoot. Yeah, I can't keep trading minions into him anymore because I don't have a ton of those, and my summoning stone's already been beaten. This is a really awkward matchup for this deck, actually. No, not the brawl. I should have seen it coming though. The Noetron living, I guess, isn't the worst thing because he has to go through that, but I don't know. It's not the best thing for me either. Okay. That's fine. I know he doesn't have another Kel'Thuzad, so I think I just go ahead and Hunter's Mark here. Hunter's Mark. Throw 1 snake into it. I'll go ahead and buff up one of my snakes. And then kill that. And I'm going to go ahead and buff up my Noetron. Shoot face. And I think I go ahead and put down my explosive trap now. Not that it's going to give me a whole lot of use, but... And now I just try to hit face fast. So he's still going to be able to kill the Noetron, but he's going to take a little bit of extra damage, which will be nice. And then I just get my hat back, so... And I got to do 1 extra damage, so... Yeah. That's nice too, I guess. That 4 armor per turn kind of sucks, and then there's 5 armor off of that, so... Tad bit unfortunate. But once again, not the end of the world. Okay.
I hunt alone.
So we hit that. Throw a snake into it. Put both hats onto this snake, which you can still kill, unfortunately. And go face. It would be nice, and I might consider doing it if he doesn't activate any of these traps next turn. Is I will put my other Eagle Horn Bow on quick shot his face or a minion to get that extra draw. See what I can get. So I know he has no Sludge Belchers left. He doesn't have. Oh my god, heals now on top of the armor. Really? Oh my god. Do I even have any minions left? Yes, I do. Okay, I have a Kazan Mystic. That works, I guess. Okay, so I will buff you up. Shoot. Kill one of the heal bots. So he can potentially kill the Kazan by throwing the heal bot and attacking it, but I don't have like anything else to do. Maybe I should have, instead of shooting face, I should have quick shot the heal bot. I really want that draw off that quick shot because I'm get a major card disadvantage. But I probably should have thought that one through more. That was a bad play on my part. That's gonna come back and bite me. Oh, and there's an Nefarian. Of course, there's a Nefarian. Oh, that's really not good for me.
Almost out of cards.
Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it's good I didn't get the draw. I think I take the 8 damage to face. Kill it with quick shot. Shoot him. Oh my god, this is so not going well. And he's going to survive the fatigue damage better than I do, obviously. So all I have is whatever this last card is, and then Eagle Horn Bow, and he's got a Ysera now too. Yeah, this is GG for me. That's it. It's done. It's over. Woo! Look, I got him. At least I have. At least I have a minion. So that's good. So yeah, that's probably over. I can almost guarantee that's over. I feel like this wasn't the best demonstration of the potential of the Secret Hunter, so I'm gonna do one more game after this. I know this was a really long game. Oh my gosh. Really? Okay. Yeah. Woo! I got explorer's hats that I can't put on anyone. Yep, fatigue damage. Okay. Here, I'm gonna buff up. Let's buff up his Ysera. Why not?
Well played.
All right.
I'm almost out of cards.
That could have gone better.
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and just concede now.
Well fought.
That was kind of an annoying deck to go against. I mean, like I said, this is a good, fun, gimmicky deck. It's pretty good when it works well. Could be better though. So let's go ahead and hop into another one and see how this goes. Yeah. I mean, hopefully, the dream here is someone who's much more focused on attacking me through minions and things like that. I'm not looking for. He's better against aggro decks than late game decks. Is kind of the feeling I get out of this. Okay, so I'll keep the Mad Scientist. I'll keep Snipe. Don't want the Savannah Hydra. Kazan Mystic is good. I'm going to save that until he plays something, because that can be quite good against a mage.
Job done.
It's not exactly the worst thing to have a Summoning Stone in my hand either. I don't have many spells to go with it though, which is kind of annoying. Go ahead and summon the Mad Scientist. If he kills it, then cool, I get a secret. If he doesn't kill it, or that, and it would also get rid of some of his removal. Be nice. Okay, so this is a mech mage. That's gonna be a tad bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Question is, do I throw the Mad Scientist into it or not? I don't think so. Throw the Mad Scientist in the face. Have him have to go through the Annoyatron first, so he gets that 1 damage, and then I can kill it with my Mad Scientist. Ooh, piloted Shredder, of course.
I am ready.
Okay, so Mad Scientist into that. Okay, that gave me a freezing trap. Then I'm going to go ahead and snipe, shoot, kill that with the Annoyatron. That way I can just freezing trap that, and then hopefully he'll just resummon it or something like that, and I can get my snipe off on it. Either that or he has something else to play turn 4. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so there's the secret trap, or freezing trap. Not secret trap. Well, they're all secrets, and they're traps, so it's technically accurate. But no, so send that back to his hand. We'll see now how this goes. Okay. So I could Illuminator here. It'll heal me for that little tiny bit. And I'd also get a body on the field, which would be nice. Okay, and then I'll just shoot. Start wearing them down some. So they're either going to have to use some decent removal on that, or they're going to have to leave it up. And if they leave it up, then I can probably clear whatever they play, which would be nice. So, there's the snipe. Running that from... I think he wanted to combo with that. I think he wanted to put a Tinkertown Technician down. Because he still has 3 mana left. That's probably what he was trying to do. And see, even the card he was about to put down, he like decided not to. So he clearly wanted to combo that. So that's good that we stopped that.
What to do?
He's just gonna hero power it. Okay. We don't put down the summoning stone yet, because he's potentially just going to eliminate it. Although him eliminating that would ruin his chance for another combo. Is that worth? I will put down the freezing trap, and I will shoot him, and I will save the summoning stone for when I can combo some spells, because I don't want to really just waste that. I mean, yes, you could argue I should have kept the freezing trap for when I did that. For next turn, I could have comboed with it, but okay. A Dr. Boom is a tad bit annoying. Okay, so we're gonna summoning portal. We're gonna Hunter's Mark. We are going to do I want to throw the Illuminator into it, or do I want to Arcane Shot it? I'm gonna Arcane Shot it instead. I can't really, there's not really a much better use for Arcane Shot in my opinion. Okay, and then I'm just going to go face back. So, it kind of sucks that the freezing trap's going to get popped on his bomb, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. Because then he has to actually spend mana to play it, I think. Yeah, it's a 1 mana, so... He might just flame strike here. Nope, okay, he's not flame striking.
Something needs tinkering?
Yeah. See, this is the best part about Dr. Boom in a mech deck, is the bombs count as mechs. It really makes him really irritatingly good in mech decks. Okay, and then he's going to attack me with that 2 bomb, so that was a waste of his spell. Because now he just has to put it back. So that's actually not too bad in my opinion.
One's out on me.
Okay. Okay. That's a little tiny bit unfortunate. But not the end of the world. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of that while it's still there. So he has to do 1 damage, so hopefully he'll fire blast that. But he could always flame strike now. He's at the point where he has enough mana to flame strike, so he could flame strike this field, this entire field. But he doesn't seem to have flame strike, otherwise I feel like he would use it at this point. I'm gonna trade that probably into the summoning stone. Okay. Gonna summon that, see what I get. Ooh, that's nice actually. We're gonna hit that, so that'll get killed by our explosive trap. Summon Sniper Dragon for us, and we will go ahead and he's probably going to trade the Tinkertown into the Leok, which will bring it down to 2, which will get them to die from the explosive trap. This is going to be killed by that though, so that's less effective use of our explosive trap, which is a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, he's just going to use that. Never mind, that's good. That's a waste of his hero power that he could have done potentially 1 damage to face. That was a waste of his waste of 2 of his mana. So I think that's worth. All right, let's see. What are you gonna summon? Shredder. Okay, that's a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. And we got Animal Companion. Let's see. I have a Huffer. That's nice. So I could Explosive Trap and then Huffer into that to see what he's going to get, but at this point he's low enough that I'm thinking I just kind of rush him down and make him try to play catch up. Plus, if he plays an Ice Block or something, I have my Kazan Mystic still, so I can just take it from him. Which would really suck for him at this point. Because right now he could trade his piloted Shredder into that, which I think he kind of has to do, because otherwise I can kill him next turn. He has to kill the Huffer, or I can kill him. It's as simple as that. No way. That could get very bad very fast. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Eagle Horn Bow, shoot, Explosive Trap, throw it at his face. Now if he attacks me, it's going to kill him. So he has to be cautious about attacking me, so that's really good. Come on. What do you have? What do you have? Bring it at me. You got a secret? You gonna play a secret? It's gonna be Ice Block. Because I'm just gonna steal that secret from you if it's Ice Block. And well played.
Well played.
Okay, so see, that was a better example of what Secret Hunter can do. I mean, he never got to do any damage to me. The one time he finally got to attack my face, he just ended up killing himself. So yeah, so that's my Secret Hunter. As you can see, it's not like the end-all be-all deck by any means. It's not as good as like a Secret Paladin, but it actually ends up working out pretty okay. There's a few changes that you could possibly make. Maybe the Summoning Stone isn't the best thing there. Maybe you want to put like a Sludge Belcher or something at that 5 cost. Or maybe you want something that's a bit more damaging, higher attack. I don't know. So tell me what you think you could do to make this deck better in the comment section down below, or also let me know if you have any other kind of gimmicky decks that you'd like me to try out. Always curious to know what you guys think. Otherwise, if you enjoyed watching the video, click that like button. Always appreciate it. If you want to see all my previous videos, including Hearthstone videos that I do twice a week, then you can check out my channel and see all those previous videos. Otherwise, if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, you can also subscribe and be notified whenever I put out new videos. I do Hearthstone every Tuesday and Wednesday, so you'll get Hearthstone content pretty consistently. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.